So we got a few of them right, but here you can see it on your screen right now. They're just flicking around. Will we see a couple of those key champions? Will we see Madlife maybe pulling out Blitzcrank at the moment? Shy's on it. He's on the wrong side. Same team, but not this time around.
Doublelift's got the Jace coming down. Bjergsen will just play KaoMei if he can, I would imagine.
They're all locked in.
That's it.
So, what do we got? Let's go through it. Okay, Evelyn, crazy, yeah. I mean, the hate spikes are going to be coming for days. Jace has got through, as you mentioned. Crazy stuff. We all saw Meteors on URF earlier on. Madlife made sure he got that Lulu locked in. Ezreal also in there. Some big picks for Ice coming out straight away.
And just like in the actual game mode, the picks and bans were just as fast for this one. Taric is an underrated champion in this, especially as far as just being able to spam some heals and the amount of armor he's going to bring. He will be able to solo a lot of people later in the game. It's really good against the Jace from Doublelift as well if QTV gets in his face.
And seeing Shy here pick up Blitzcrank, that's something that I'm really interested to see. I would have liked to see Madlife taking a Blitzcrank on the other side as well, but we can't have a perfect world on both sides of things. But you know, this for sure is going to be an absolutely crazy match.
Well, before this chaotic match begins, who do you think has the most OP lineup? Tweet your answers by sending them to #IceWin or #FireWin to @LOL Esports, and we'll check in once the mayhem begins, which is happening right now.
And we've seen this before. The level 1s are rather crazy as far as things go. It would not be surprising if we saw multiple kills right off the bat.
Well, everyone in the mid lane at this point, going wide there. Well, we are going to see Bjergsen taking a bit of damage, and they are kind of hanging around the side. It's Shy that we've really got to keep eyes on here, I feel. First grab surely is going to result in first blood.
They're all staying out of range of the hook, though, and still landing with a lot of poke. Oh, man.
They do have a lot of poke. It's interesting to see Diamond actually putting out KaoMei. He did play it in jungle once instead of Bjergsen, who, of course, got that pentakill in just a couple of weeks ago. The hook comes in. It's Archie they caught out. They actually managed to land the dazzle, but now we see Froggen sneaking in from the side. He tries to get in there. Doublelift gets on towards him. He's trying to hammer down on Diamond.
Everyone low at this point as Diamond again. Bjergsen goes aggressive. He's going to go for Doublelift. Gets the first blood as well. Is he going to get away? One more comes in. He may get a second kill here if he's lucky. CaoMei had to back away in the end. And what a crazy start. This one only one kill from all of that.
And we're almost ready for the minions to spawn. So right on schedule. They all have teleport, which is something we were not surprised to see right here. Everyone's going to be heading back to these lanes. And hey, Bjergsen really just coming out the superior North American player here because he killed Doublelift right away.
Well, you could call him North American. Some of us call him European still. But say that. At least this time it wasn't a face check from Doublelift, but that is a face check from Diamond. And he gets caught out. One more shot should do it, but they can't quite chase on towards him. QTV running interference, blocking off, pulls out the dazzle, but he's going to pay the price, I feel. And that will be the kill for Doublelift.
Can't miss anything, though. Shy just falls in the jungle with a Froggen as well.
Yeah, Froggen hunted him down there. Always difficult against his Evelyn. Basically, if you get caught out by the Evelyn, you're probably not going to get away. Froggen is just going to be taking that red buff here, and a crazy, crazy start. Bjergsen also coming up there to finish off that jungle camp. Diamond seems to be jungling at this point. So Diamond, at least one player in his normal role.
At this point, as far as URF mode goes, anyone can jungle because you just spam your spells on a jungle camp and it's generally going to fall down.
I mean, we should talk about everybody's got teleport. This is kind of a common thing. Anyone that played URF mode knows teleport is crazy overpowered right now in this mode because of the crazy cooldown. We just saw Froggen. He went in there straight away, got that red buff, teleported straight back in. QTV taking some pressure here. They're also focused on CaoMei. So you should say this is the double life lane that we were all hoping to see, and we are seeing it. Madlife in trouble. Bjergsen also getting some poke on Froggen.
What is actually going on? He can shoot so many shock blasts through. I don't know how they're going to handle this lane down bottom from Team Fire.
Flashing away there, and I'm not sure that he's going to be able to stick around. Recall's already in. Teleport, we mentioned that once again because it's going to mean he's straight back into that lane. There's Doublelift getting some good
double
damage
acceleration gate.
Shoots through 2 acceleration gates. It's still the same speed.
CaoMei getting caught down at the top there. Archie teleports in. He's going aggressive, and he gets hooked in by Shy. Shy gets the power fist down, and now Diamond's going for the killing blow with the inner flame. He's not going to land it. The hook does not get through. The minion blocks out of the way. CaoMei on Diamond. He gets one down. Can he get the second? Shy's trying to back away. That mana shield is huge, and he's safe for now.
His mana's always going to be full, even though he doesn't need to build it. It makes a bigger shield. That's the mana crystal. Oh, wow. Bjergsen.
Outplayed there, Bjergsen dashing around Froggen, picking up another kill as QTV getting blasted down down the bottom lane as well. And I'm not sure how long they can hold on to this one. WeiXiao getting some good damage towards Doublelift. He got the kill. Now Madlife's going to have to try and flash away. But there's the stun again from QTV. Can they finish him off? Madlife trying to turn some damage back, but it's QTV that gets the killing blow.
There's no escape from Lulu Tarek in an URF mode game. If they get the picks on you and start slowing you, you are not getting away unless you kill them first.
But they can teleport straight back down to this bottom lane. It's CaoMei now down here alongside Doublelift. They're going to try and keep the pressure down. They have left the opening top lane available, and actually I'm seeing Froggen. He's heading in towards Diamond in that jungle. Diamond trying to go deep, trying to go aggressive. Not sure if he realizes the game mode he's in.
Oh, Bjergsen going to get caught out here, possibly a lot of damage coming down. Turns it around. Froggen is going to go down. They kill each other in the end. And now WeiXiao's after Archie in the middle, but he's Ezreal after all, going to be able to dodge away. But now QTV's in there. Stunned. He got over the wall. Can he keep going? He's going to get a lot of damage onto him. Does get away. And now CaoMei is there as well. He had to flash back out, realize he'd bitten off a little bit more than he could chew.
This game is about as close as it can get as well, too. If you look at the gold on both sides, they're identical, even though there's a 1-kill disadvantage. Maybe the first turret of the game goes down here bottom.
Crazy, crazy stuff. Froggen teleported down there. They're going to get the first turret of the game down. There's a teleport back in towards the mid lane as well. Someone's going to be joining CaoMei. There's the first turret. Archie with CaoMei in this mid lane now. They're going to try and lock onto Bjergsen. Bjergsen quickly. Arcane shifts away from it. Archie goes straight aggressive. It's a double Ezreal fight. Bjergsen's going out massively on top. He can turn it around. It's 2v1. He's going to get the double kill for Bjergsen.
He's going to have a gunblade on Ezreal too, which, oh man, he almost gets doubled as well. Here's some assists.
They're coming in there. Doublelift's going to go low. Is he going to get popped by Karma? No.
Bye.
QTV gets the kill in the end. Froggen has to flash away from Diamond as well. Well, here comes Bjergsen once again. Not going to need too much damage to pick up the kill. Throws his ultimate out, but we already saw Froggen move away to that mid lane here. Crazy, crazy start to this one. It's 8-4 in kills for Fire right now, though.
And in all seriousness, the Gunblade is probably one of the most underrated items on this mode. He will be able to use it every few seconds once he starts landing spells with it, because it will reduce its own cooldown, and that's a great choice on Ezreal for a 5-1 Bjergsen.
Doublelift trying to return fire onto WeiXiao, but those Glitter Lances are coming out almost double Pixin right now as he tries to lay out that damage. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Shy getting chased down by Madlife. Madlife taking some damage here. A flame hit him from the side there, but Shy taken down to absolutely nothing. The Golem should be on him. Here comes Diamond catching on towards Madlife. Madlife's going to get caught out. The inner flame will be enough. Oh! He got the return kill on his teammate Shy.
I will say, I'm not a huge fan of the all-mana Blitzcrank build. It is literally only giving him a more powerful shield, but he got that kill.
That's maybe what he needs in the end to survive things. WeiXiao having to use his ultimate there. May even try and turn around. Diamond's in the back. This is bad news for Froggen. He goes down. How can Archie deal with this one? He can't is the answer. WeiXiao gets that one. He's now on a killing spree at 3-0-2. But here's Bjergsen in the top lane. Madlife not going to be a challenge for him. Gets the kill with ease.
7-1-1 Bjergsen now. He is on a mission.
And 14-5 for the overall game. It was 5-4 2 minutes ago, and things are very quickly getting out of hand here for Team Ice.
So with that blue buff on, with that Gunblade in hand, he is now absolutely clearing that top lane. Nobody wants to go near him right now in that top lane. Everybody's going down the bottom.
Look at how many long swords they're trying to build on Team Ice as well, just to get back in this game a little bit. They're just behind in items right now, with Gunblades completed and Death Caps soon coming for the rest of Fire.
And Archie, you have to argue, not had the same impact that Bjergsen's had on the other side of the map here. Bjergsen 7-1-1 with that Ezreal, 1-2-2 on the other side here for Archie. Different builds coming out from them as well.
Oh,
we're going to see Bjergsen take another kill there, this time onto Doublelift. 8-1-1 already.
He's going to keep going right now. He looks unstoppable. Looks like he might be building more Spell Vamp or AP.
Froggen thinks he's caught out QTV, but support is coming in. WeiXiao is there once again, and that double combo. QTV survives in there, and look at that. The heal and the life. Ulti comes on towards him. Now in the pack in towards the top lane. Diamond's trying to get caught out here, but he's got support coming in. It is QTV back on towards him. Now he's in trouble. He needs to get the hell out of there. Shai's just teleported in. They keep coming in one by one, but that's a double kill for CaoMei.
Yeah, it might be CaoMei versus Bjergsen if this keeps going the way it is. Urgot is one of the strongest champions on this mode. Last time we cast this, it was Meteos that went crazy, and look at that damn shield.
That mana barrier completely filling itself through. Shot barrage comes through. Still at the barrier. There is Bjergsen again. Easy for him. He is now godlike. Archie, don't even try it. Don't even try to fight Bjergsen right now. He will take you down. He flashes in. That's a double kill. Now Madlife's there. Ultimate comes through.
He's going to get him.
He gets the double. Bjergsen, absolute beast.
I don't know how they're going to deal with him right now unless they all mobbed him simultaneously, because with the lifesteal, the spell vamp, and the damage, he can solo anyone right now.
You know, everybody watched that 28-1 Z for Bjergsen, thinking, you know what, it's just who he was playing against, but right now he's against the best in the world and he's 11-1 on this edge rail. He is destroying the competition in that mid lane and they don't want to get near him. They're stacking up for this mid lane turret.
Oh man, this is the group right now. Maybe they could get an Urgot swap or something, but it's a double buff Bjergsen, as if he needed those.
And I just want to point out that despite being 11-1-1, he's got 113 farm. How's he even had time to do that with all the kills he's picked up? A lot of flashes here in middle. True Shot Barrage not going to connect there, but this could well be a tower for Fire.
Oh man, Bjergsen is just so crazy. Oh wow, WeiXiao gets a kill somewhere.
WeiXiao got the kill on, I don't know who
Archie.
it was on. It was
Ezreal
on Archie.
for Ezreal.
Meanwhile, Madlife going in there. He's going to chase on this one. Madlife turns around with the picks. Has he got enough? No, doesn't matter. The basic shot comes after the arcane shift.
I mean, they're pushing down mid lane, but really the eyes are going to be on Bjergsen. Froggen is trying to find him. He missed him. Oh man, and the push down mid lane.
Yeah,
It's getting out of hand.
This is real bad for Ice. They're going to lose that inner turret. The outer turret, of course, already picked off as Bjergsen plays the distraction game. And that's 4 men. They need to deal with this push here. Doublelift and Madlife going to be coming back up here, spawning back into the map. Will they be able to hold on to this turret, though? You can see the shields coming out there from WeiXiao, keeping them very, very healthy. And now Bjergsen's going to be pushing the top lane.
And to throw a glance over the items, you can see for Fire, they pretty much went all ability power. Everybody's stacking in for that one, whereas Ice went heavy AD. Maybe that's going to bring them back into the game later.
The crazy thing about URF, though, is with the 80% cooldown reduction, the abilities are just that much stronger. Look how Bjergsen is trying to wreck down CaoMei. They're mobbing him.
It's a pylon, and they managed to make it work. Doublelift gets the kill, but the rest of Fire comes to the rescue straight on towards the Fox. You can see that gigantic shield coming out from Shy, and it's another double kill for WeiXiao.
I mean, you were talking earlier, D-Man, about how Diamond's team is going to be more organized. They were the ones together practicing, talking strategy, much more so than Ice. And it's showing right here. They're actually playing a bit together, despite the language barriers and despite it being URF mode.
Absolutely. Pushing on now on towards the inhibitor turret as well. Froggen actually gets a wild growth. Again, that mana barrier going to be coming up quickly, and it's a lot of a barrier. Let's just say that at this point. There's the teleports coming around. Ice, are they going to try and turn this one around? There is another shock blast coming through. They're going to keep trying to chase this one as well, and with those acceleration gains, they can keep going on this one, but it doesn't look like they've got the damage. Here's the trap. Here's the trap. Where's the pull? Bjergsen gets another one on towards Froggen. Now Shy's coming around. And Bjergsen just destroys Archie. Gets himself another one. It was WeiXiao that stole that one in the end. This is an inning turret, surely.
He's got his full build, Deathcap Lichbane. No one can stand up to him right now. We're only 11.5 minutes in. They might end it.
WeiXiao's tanking that turret. He's just constantly keeping the shield stacking up, not taking any damage. CaoMei gets caught out. It's a double for QTV. Madlife running the last ditch defense here, but WeiXiao is happy to tank up all of the turrets. He may well have bitten off more than he can chew. He's going to have to use his wild growth to try and save himself a little bit there. The rest of Fire coming in support.
This is just a ridiculous stomp at this point. 29 kills to 8 living inside that Team Ice base.
And they're not going to back away from things. Madlife is going to pick off Shy. That's a brief respite maybe for them. CaoMei is going to be just spawning back in as well, but they've managed to force them away. But look at the damage onto Doublelift. They all have to flash out. There's no way that they can stand up here to that fire push. As you see WeiXiao just dashing in and out, the shield basically tanking all the damage that Ice throw at.
Every shot Bjergsen lands is like a spear coming out from Italy right now. He's just doing so much damage. Where's that true shot going? He gets himself another. Comes straight back in there. The rest of his team polishing it off. He actually got a double kill with that ulti, would you believe it? Now they're going to catch on towards it. That inhibitor will finally go down. Bjergsen gets himself a third in there. Can he go for the quadra? I'm not too sure he will. He's going to miss it out this one. And well, Fire, they're in complete control, and it's been Bjergsen 18-4 now.
Yeah, and he's actually sitting on 2,500 gold. If he wants to shop, he actually might. He's only had fun for about 13 minutes here, and they can maybe toy a little bit with Team Ice here.
You know you're in trouble when you can't run to your own fountain. Flash grab. Bjergsen gets another one. They can't even get back to their own fountain. Their only option there is to hang around by those Nexus turrets and try and kite them away until the rest of the team came up, which is what has happened. There is Archie going down. It's WeiXiao that flashed in to finish up, and there's the grab onto Doublelift. Have they got the damage to finish? Of course they have. It's Bjergsen now that's legendary. That was his 20th kill of the game.
This is just unbelievable play by Bjergsen right here. Oh dear, 36 kills in 13 minutes. Make it more.
That's Froggen going down. WeiXiao just stacking his stats out as well. 11, 1, and 9. They're just waiting, biding their time to finish this game. The hooks are continually coming out. And when it's on such a short cooldown, you're just simply running dodge work. They are going to finally finish this game off. I think you can see the super minions coming in the side. Archie manages to get another hook. They do get some damage down on Shy at last.
Going to be pushed away from this one. True Chopper Urge comes out. Here's Archie moving out of the base. This is decent damage by Ice. He comes back in, gets one, flashes away. Can they get any more? WeiXiao's chasing down Archie. CaoMei over at the side can't do a lot. There's a hook just flashing by. WeiXiao gets his rampage. His 12th kill of the game, and Fire are going to go back to picking him out of the fountain.
Yeah, this Ezreal and Lulu play on Team Fire is really just carrying him through. Nothing much to say. They're just trying to pick him off at the fountain. They better dive this.
That's the 22nd kill for Bjergsen. That's all I can say there. He's just doing all of the damage right now. Super Minions taking down the turret. You can see the middle inhibitor is going down. Minions stacking on through. This is going to be all for Team Fire. 41 and 1. The hook finally comes through once again. Bjergsen's actually backing off to buy right
well,
now.
He does have 15,000 gold in a 14-minute game, so he has gotten more than 1,000 gold a minute in URF mode. He wants to buy some goodies.
And he's going to be coming back in there with even more damage. He comes right to the front, and look at that. Absolutely ripping through the Doublelift. It's everybody on. He gets one. He does finally go down in the end. But the rest of the team are just going to push them out of their own base here by the looks of it. The Nexus is completely open for Fire.
Fantastic performance. That's going to be surely the game. They're going to take down the Nexus. Team Fire will be taking the first points of the game. 24-3-9 for Bjergsen, 14-2-11 for WeiXiao. All about that man on your screen though, and Team Fire wrecking in URF mode.
That's one way to start the day right there. North American MVP Bjergsen. Hard to argue he's the MVP of that game too.
I would go out on a limb and say probably was the MVP. He had 180 farm, which is something that perplexed me when he was at 100.
Yeah.
Still had like 12 kills, and no one was even close to him on either kills or farm by the end of it.
Add up the farm for the rest of the team, and it would be pretty close.
Yeah,
that's pretty close right now. So fantastic performance. Fire really putting on a show, and that's what this is all about. You know, obviously the points are a big thing, but it's great to see these players all coming together. And let's not forget, Doublelift went down first play.
Yeah, they are the fan-voted players here too. They wanted to see whether Doublelift would fall in the start of every game, which might happen because these guys are going to be playing against each other in different game modes before every day of this All-Star event. This is really just a preview. This is probably the fastest one that we're going to see.
I think possibly it is going to be, I mean, that kind of performance
15 minutes,
there.
30 seconds.
Once you get rolling with the Ezreal, which you guys voted in there, of course.
Yeah.
Which, good choice if you're a Bjergsen fan, I suppose.
Yeah, I didn't even expect him to really play the Ezreal. I thought it would be WeiXiao. There were 2 AD carry players on the team of Ice, Archie and Doublelift. They gave it to Archie. He went for that jungle build and just never got rolling. 110. Obviously, URF mode can get out of hand pretty quickly, so it's not exactly the indicator of player skill or anything, but damn. Bjergsen did well.
And we should talk about the opposition. I mean, we've talked to Froggen, and he's struggled to get the team together, it's fair to say, but you know, the strategy isn't a deep thing, as we mentioned at the start of this for URF mode. It's all about the chaotic players and the aggressive players. And clearly, with Bjergsen, much more aggressive mid laner, up against Froggen on that Evelyn. Not really much chance for that one, really.
Yeah, I gotta say, though, Shy's mana build was pretty much more effective than we thought it would be. He had a 2,200 mana pool, which is about 1,000 health shield every time it comes up.
And not even bad. After that, you know, there were shields from pretty much everywhere else. The heals from Tyric actually coming out by the end were pretty ridiculously strong. I mean, it was, honestly, it was a very one-sided victory there, but the snowball did definitely get out of control.
Yes, yes. I mean, Bjergsen was, what, 11-1-1 at
like
first few minutes. Yeah. So it was obvious it was going to go that way.
Completed.
Of course, there's many more modes to go for these teams.
Yeah.
But is there anything we see in the opening round that maybe inspires people? Because seemingly there, well, you mentioned it, when all the teleports were coming in, Fire seemed to be already playing as a pretty cohesive team.
Fire seemed a lot better in this one. And it's just going down to what they've been doing kind of since they got here. Diamond's getting the team together.
He's been talking to them all. He
is the captain, actually, of this team, and he is an acting captain, really helping them through. Add to the fact there, they actually have people that can play respective roles. If the game did ever go standard, obviously Hexakill is going to be a little bit strange. The pick 5 is actually going to be a very standard game. Honestly, Team Fire is looking pretty good.
It's hard to argue. You say, is there anything to watch out? And you have to say that the standout performance from Bjergsen again, hard to not really harp on about that one. I also want to touch on WeiXiao because he was only outshined by Bjergsen, but he did incredibly well himself. 14-2 and 11 by the end of it.
But not just WeiXiao. WeiXiao and QTV seem to be playing as a decent partnership. We saw it with the Tarek Lulu combo, and like you mentioned, once they get onto you, you're not going to get away.
Yeah, they had it together. They had the Tarek pick. And I like this because these are really the top players pretty much from every region. Then kind of, especially on the side of Team Ice, relegated into deciding who's going to play AD carry, because we say that it's, the obvious choice. Doublelift is going to play AD carry. Well, not really. He is the famous AD carry from North America, right? But Archie got voted in for a reason from the GPL, and he's just as famous, if not more so, in his region. It's going to be tricky for Team Ice to figure all that out.
And they definitely need to do that work here, because you could probably say that URF is the mode that needs the least amount
coordination.
Of teamwork. And that went badly for them overall. They need to work on whatever issues they're having, whether that's communication or whatever, before they get to tomorrow.
Well, it was a fantastic start to the All-Stars. Shox is standing by with Team Solomid's Bjergsen after that wild ride, so let's check things over to her.
Thank you very much, D-Man. I am indeed joined here by TSM Bjergsen. Wow. I mean, we know it was going to be a crazy game, but you guys gave it your all. What was the strategy? I saw 4 supports, all supporting you, obviously.
There wasn't really that much strategy to it. Like I just kind of asked what they wanted to play, and then they say what they wanted to play, and then we just kind of played around it. We had to have an Ezreal in our team, and the others just didn't really want to play Ezreal, so I just kind of took it and played from there.
I thought you maybe really wanted to play the Ezreal, the AD carry, to beat Doublelift with.
Maybe a little bit. I don't know. Ezreal is also really fun, so I had a lot of fun playing him, and I knew I would.
Were you surprised that you guys got so ahead so quickly, which was mainly because of you, let's be honest?
I don't know. The game is just very snowbally, and we just kind of, it's just very chaotic. We don't really have too much communication. We just kind of play it and just kill people.
Tell me about your team that was put together for you. You have Diamond, of course, as your captain. Is he a good captain? I've been doing some team building exercises.
We haven't done too much as a team, but I've been, just me and Diamond have been hanging out a lot and playing a lot, just talking about things, and we both went into this match and we really wanted to win, so.
I don't know if you picked it up, but after the game when you had your headphones off, the people were cheering Bjergsen, Bjergsen. How nice is this for you to be back here in Europe at the All-Star event?
It feels really awesome. I wasn't really sure what they were chanting, but I guess now I know. I'm really happy that people here are supportive of me, even though I went to NA and now I'm here. I don't know. I'm really happy that all the fans are cheering for me and my team.
Well, of course, we still love you, Bjergsen. Tell me a little bit more about the other modes that you'll be playing with Team Fire. We come out ahead tomorrow, of course, Hexakill going on.
I think Hexakill, I haven't actually played it yet, but I think it's kind of the same as Summoner's Rift. We just have toys on our team, so I think that's going to be cool, and I'm looking forward to playing it.
And you guys said you really wanted to win, so that'll be very exciting. Of course, I also quickly want to touch on the things that have been happening in the scene, and more specifically in your team in TSM, with Amazing coming over from Europe now, the new support coming in. What are your general thoughts on the new lineup?
I think we just need to build some synergy and make sure that Glebe feels comfortable playing on stage, but after that, I think we're definitely going to look really strong, and we have some fresh new faces that has a lot of motivation, really wants to improve. So I think we're going to look strong.
It's going to be very interesting. A final question. What do you think about the Invitational here, the teams that are here? All top teams, of course. The very first game is OMG versus Fnatic. Who would you give it to?
I'm not sure who's going to win. I haven't been watching too much of OMG, but I know that Fnatic is a good team, so it could definitely go either way. We'll see how it goes.
And the entire tournament, what do you think?
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to say I think SKT are going to win. Even though people say that they've been in a slump, I still think they look really strong. And I've been watching people scrim, Fnatic and C9 scrimming SKT, and SKT are still looking really strong.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you very much for joining us. We'll be seeing more of you, of course. Good luck in the rest of the tournament. And now we're going to head back over to Quickshot and the guys at the desk.